Just making some pens here now. What? Well, boys, how are you now? Oh, not so bad. Look at all the water laying in the ditch. I like that. Nice. So, a tally on the rain score out this way. At our place anyways, a little over 5 inches. Since it started raining, we haven't turned the wheel in, I don't know, 5 days, I guess. Something like that. So, anyway, remember I was telling you guys I had a slight vibration on this truck. Well, I pulled in the garage there and jacked the front end up, and we had a loose front wheel bearing on this side, so I repacked it. Bearings were still good. Put it back together and nice. It's going good. Just got to get a steering column. My bearings are shot down in the bottom here, down in here somewhere. So anyway, that's that. Today, as you seen in my last video, fencing with the boys there, old Rockin' Rob and old Nick the Hair-Lip South Farmer. Old South Sasky. Anyway, good old buddy. We picked up the wire at Redverse, and now I'm heading to Odessa to pick up all our posts, I guess. There should be about 6 bundles. So, I guess that being said, I'll show you once we get them loaded. We're just about in town here, so don't have too much farther to go, but anyways, I will talk to you later. Forgot to mention, I had lots of questions on the last video here that I just put up this morning about gophers. Do you got lots of gophers? No, we don't have gophers like Mike does. Alrighty, guys. We made her home anyway. There's a lot of posts on there. You still got a few extra for me if I need a few more. Might have to go back and get a few more corner posts, but we'll see how she goes. See how he makes out there next week. Hopefully it dries up a little wee bit and we can get going on there. So anyway, that's it for now. I'm probably gonna unload these here later on, but got some other stuff to do. Maybe pick up a few more trees and branches. Not quite done that yet. I got the main yard here already. Yeah, it's a work in progress. I got all this stuff cleaned in here, so that's good. But anyway, talk to you in a bit. Well, there we go, boys. Got her filled up with Greta Tears. And I got a tractor on. I got to do chores yet this morning. Feed the cows some bales. But yeah, I got a few loose shanks. Well, not loose, but maybe quarter turn on the big old nuts there. And I'll show you when I get over there. But I want to do some maintenance on the drill. I got a few tips that are getting quite wore. Oh shit! I couldn't get new ones. I don't know if they're slow making them or what the hell is going on, but anyways, they're Dutch tips made in what the hell is that town called? Pilot Butte, I guess. So I got some good used ones and a couple new ones left over yet, but anyways, we'll get some of that shit done when we get back there. But there's a few roll pins in them tips that are, I don't know how good they're gonna be. I might just have to try to jam a fucking bolt in there. Alrighty. Well, as you can see, I took a bit of nitrogen out of this tank before to keep going the other night. But what I did was I put the suction I put the suction hose from the bottom up to the second one where the return or pressure side, what you call, is sucking right now. But I didn't have time to circulate it. So sometimes what happens, depending on where you get your fertilizer from, myself, knock on wood, I've been pretty damn lucky here lately. Last few years we've had liquid, but sediment or your solids or salt, whatever you want to call it, will sink down to the bottom of your tank. So I don't know, it's just been recommended that you circulate it. So that's what I'm doing. I'll run I don't know, half a tank of gas through it. That should be good enough, and then we'll start mixing. I think what I'm gonna do is mix 2 tanks. So I'll mix this one and that one, and there's a percentage that I do. These 2 are sulfur. Those bins over there are nitrogen, UAN, which is liquid nitrogen. This is sulfur. So usually what I do is I put my sulfur in first, and then I'll switch the valves and I'll fill it up with nitrogen to where I need to be. So on these big tanks, I need about 570 gallons of sulfur on this tank, and that middle tank doesn't really empty very good, so there's going to be a little bit of sulfur left in here. I'll have to figure out what it is, but it's a 1250 gallon imperial gallon tank, so I got to put 425 gallons of sulfur in here. So I might only go to here or here, not quite up to the top, but anyway. And then the rest will fill right to the tits with nitrogen. So, well, we're just leaving town. Yeah, going on another fencing adventure. I was gonna haul a couple load of cows down to Redvers today, but we didn't have the calves vaccine. So, change of plans. And we got about an hour and a bit of fencing down here yet, so I think what I'm gonna do is, well, I know what I'm gonna do is head down there and finish up that fencing deal. I got a couple gates to build, I think one for sure anyway, and then I got to run one strand of wire, tighten the high tensile, and hook up a fencer. So that's the plan yet for today. So I'll see you when I get there. About 2 hours from now, I'll be there. Good enough. All right. Well, I got the gate built right when we come in there. I'll just show you that on the way out. I got one wire up at the far end. I was already down here once. And then the fucking quad died. And when it does that, it doesn't restart for a little while. I take it. I don't know. Anyways, I got one wire done. I got to bring the other wire up to where there's another 3-wire gate, and then skip the gate and continue on down to where Robbie and Nick and I were just over here through the bush. So I got the trailer with the posts, and I got the bike over here. I don't know, hopefully the bike will start. If not, I don't have booster cables. Maybe it's not turning over fast enough, I don't know. Anyway, I'll go fuck with it because I need it to get the wire spooled out. So anyways, I'll go see what I can do there. But yeah, bring you back in a bit. Last time I came down here, I went through this gate, but I ended up going through the gate, and then I came back around and I came to another gate. I don't know, there's so many gates on this line. I went through just up here, I went through, and then ended up coming back through this gate, and then went back through another gate, and then there was another gate that was open that goes into next field. So right now I am on this side of the pasture, not on that side, because I worked my way through here, zigzag through about, I think 3 or 4 gates, and I'm back on back on this side here now. And I shut the gate to the field, and I shut the gate to the other side where Nick's got his hay, where he fertilized her. I don't know if you guys watched that video or not. But anyway, so I got a few I got a few trees to cut over here so I can bring that wire back down this line, and then hopefully I can get that one done. Fucking stones. And then when I come back and do that other line, I think I'm gonna have to go through the pasture and run the wire on the opposite side of the fence the other two are on for right now, just because the bush is way too thick. I'll be cutting for 3 or 4 days just to get the goddamn wire through there. So up in here, there's only about 4 or 5 trees I gotta cut down, and that way I can stick with it. Fucking jeepers. Just these couple trees are here I'm gonna have to chop down, lean them over this way, and then I can run that wire down this gate here. So I shut that gate and I shut that gate. There's another gate over here, I got it closed, and then there's one down on the fence line just down there, I got it done. And I fixed the wire that was over on that other side of that fence line, so it's good now. And all I got to do is bring back this other piece over here. So we'll see how things go, and Nick's trying to phone me, so I'll talk to you in a few. As I'm sharpening my blade here and filling her up with oil, I just thought of old BCP Farming Truck, and go give him a follow. Go watch a few videos of his. He gave me a shout out a little while back there. I forgot all about it again. So now that I'm thinking of my chainsaw, hopefully she'll cut good. I know he had some trouble there with his saw, that's why I thought of him. Anyway, go check him out. He's the real Slim Shady. Well, the race is on, and here comes Pride up the backstretch. Taking her up the backstretch. Oh, hopefully the old bike fucking keeps her running. Nice! Frickin' spark plug wire's off. She's good now. Probably gonna run out of wire here, I think. I don't know, we'll have to see. Anyway. Out of wire? Just about, eh? Just about. Well, she's 7:45 again. Son of a bitch. Anyway, we got her done, finally. So, tomorrow, we're hoping to bring some animals up here tomorrow. And we have to hook up the fencer yet, but we can let the cattle go and then go down into the creek there, or the slough. And we should get a good ground in the wet ground. And hook up the fencer and let her buck. And hopefully the fuckers stay in. So, anyway, just following Nick out of here now. That fucking quad still died on us. Son of a bitch. Was working good and then fucking die. Worked good, die. Spark plug wire was ready to fall right off, so I fixed that. And I thought I fixed it, but it really didn't work, so that's not very good. But anyways, like I said, we're done here now. I made this 3-wire gate up here, so that's kind of handy. And all we need to do now is just give these couple things here a quick ratchet, and we're laughing. So anyway, talk to you in a few. Talk to you in a few.
Goodbye.
I put a fucking, I had a piece of that like house wire. I had a piece of that house. Well, he's going to rob 10-year-old rockin' rabbies. Alrighty, well, I'll see you when I get home, boys. Good on you. Well, guys, we got a bunch of tips changed. I didn't fucking video any because it's windier than a bitch again here. Look at the trees. I can't see anyway. Yeah, windier than hell here, so we're just giving her here. We got about 25 acres left here, I'm guessing, something like that. What we're gonna do is finish this and we'll move to the other field. We'll load before we leave, and then by that time hopefully we'll have people off work to pick us up, move us or whatever. But anyway, just back in the drill, and here I'm gonna hammer down. Summer's having a nap in the old tractor here, and yeah, I don't know, don't really know much else. I was down, as you seen, at Nick's place there yesterday, and finished off that fence, so that was good. We just gotta vaccinate calves and cows, and tattoo and do tail hair for verification and whatever else there. So yeah, that's about it, I guess. I don't know, I think I'll leave this video here, and probably start a new one that we're seeding here again. So I got this little piece just to there, and then that piece is closed in just there, and then I got a little chunk up there, and then a nice big long stretch up there right over to the trucks. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just keep going here, get this done, do that piece, and then I can go fill, move the trucks, and then I can finish that off there. So what I did, I guess I should tell you, I was seeding at about 3/4 of an inch to an inch, somewhere in there, the canola. I ended up bringing it up out of the ground because we're moisture, like just scratch the top of the dirt, and we're at moisture here now. So anyways, I will leave it there until I figure out that I have to put it deeper in the ground again. I'll probably be okay on this field. When I go to my next field over at the other farm, I'll have to probably put it back down for the headland at least, and then bring it back out when I start going the other, just because it gets quite wavy on the old headlands, and some freaking shanks go in, some just barely go in, some go in too deep. But I mean, whatever, I'd sooner have it too deep than at least the seed is covered. But if a guy knew it was going to keep raining, he'd probably be able to just leave it up like that, give her shit, and you know it was going to germinate. We wouldn't have to worry about it. But anyways, like I said, I'll leave you here, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Thanks for watching the old shit show. Everything going on all at once, it seems. But anyway, we'll get her done. No need to worry. Talk to you in the next one. Oh yeah, before I forget here, if anybody's got a 92, I believe, to 97 steering column for a standard F-150 to 350, that's what she is. Don't have an automatic in there. I need a steering column. My bearing's fucked. Shoot me, it's got cruise control too, so shoot me a message on Instagram or Facebook or something, or just fucking send me one. Anyways, I need one for this truck, so if you got one or know where one is, I don't really exactly have time to go get one. So if somebody's got one kicking around, an old truck that's shot or something, shoot me a message or send me one up here or whatever. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and thanks in advance. Talk to you in a few, or the next one. Talk to you in the next one.